Maybe we'll start probing around the edges of your theological worldview. Is this a problem of a government that is not leading, or is this a problem of the American character that's gone awry, or both?
Well, we had a three-legged stool. You had a private sector, the market, you had the government, public sector, and then the civil society, including faith-based organizations. Well, one stool can so dominate all the others, the market, the stool's fallen over. It's just fallen over. So the market is God now. There are no limits on the market.
And the market needs to be disciplined by?
By ethics. Adam Smith, who talked about the invisible hand. The first book he wrote, before Wealth of Nations, was on the moral sentiments. Unless you have ethics and values in place, the market can't function. So government does have its role to play. Adam Smith believed, I believe, government ought to regulate the worst excess of the market. The market creates wealth. It does that well. It doesn't distribute wealth well, and it doesn't, in fact, often operate fairly. So I don't want to trust my kids' well-being to what corporations want to put in their toys, or in our water, or in our rivers, or in our air. So the government should hold corporations accountable to the common good. So the three-legged stool works if we're all doing our job.
Right.
And our job in the civil society is to bring ethics and morality and a sense of what's right into the conversation that isn't just religious. It's what we do in our whole sector.
And why do we have a preponderance of individuals in the United States that simply want to accumulate as much as possible and consume conspicuously? Where is the failure there? What is the root of that failure?
Greed, sin. It's an old problem. When you're always competing with the Joneses and not looking out for the Joneses, you and they will be in trouble before long. It's called this notion of the common good. I'm talking to business people, corporate executives, who think they've lost something here. So I think a lot of us feel like the values conversation has got to be brought back in. What are the values of a post-crisis world?
Do you think things would change if we mandated that all CEOs had a spiritual advisor, that they consult 2 hours a week with their spiritual advisor to discuss values and discuss the impact that their economic activities have on the common good?
Well, I think it would be a good idea for them and for you and I to have a spiritual director. I doubt if mandating it makes a lot of sense.
Do you really want to bring government in to the project of reforming or resurrecting the American character?
No, government's job is to look after the common good. So it is important for government to regulate, to hold accountable large corporations when they put junk in the water and the air and they're not acting responsibly. It's our job in the faith community, in the society, all of our job to talk about ethics and values. The government has to do its job to protect the common good. For all of us, that's its job.
Join us on January 5th, 2010, when Reverend Wallis discusses how moral and sexual impropriety in politics undermines the common good.
I don't vote just on somebody's record. I vote also on their moral compass. If I don't trust their compass, I won't vote for them.
Until then, all of us at Faith Complex wish you happy holidays and a joyous new year.